I'm Mazz. Like and subscribe this video or I'll kill you.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh. Welcome to the Movement Theories podcast. This is the theatre podcast that discusses everything performance. Today we're joined by Mazz. Mazz, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're right. You sure? This is take two. Today we're talking about tired movement, your drinking habits, growing up black. Got such a mix of like really serious and then like you've also got a bone to pick with men, which we'll hear about. I actually have no idea. You haven't told me anything about this yet, so looking forward to that. I think we started the last recording talking about your drinking habits. Did you want to mention that? And the context again was that I put out a YouTube short about it titled like she spent 48 hours without drinking anything other than alcohol.
I've got to explain this in full detail because I've got a really good reason and I'm sure everyone will relate. Okay, so I don't usually drink water at all. Hate water. I hate tap water as well. Like, I've only recently started to drink tap water. If you put ice in it, it actually changes the taste a little bit. And water does have a taste as well.
Yeah, I guess it depends where you get it from. Like,
yeah.
That's a good point.
Smart water is actually the best.
Okay. What makes it the best?
It just tastes really good.
Sure.
It just has a little bit of a flavour to it.
In that case, it might not be water.
No.
It might be water with something.
Maybe it's because it's distilled water, actually.
Okay.
Smart water.
So you'll drink distilled smart water?
Yeah. But like, say it's like Highland Spring.
Sure, yeah.
Don't buy that for me. I don't want
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, this isn't really relevant. I don't know why.
Sure, let's get back onto the alcohol thing then.
Okay.
It's all right. We do go on tangents, but it's about bringing them back to...
Yeah, bring it back to where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, on Friday... I have quite a chill day, wake up at 10:45, finish at 3:45. So really chill, and I only have one dance class, contemporary. Obviously, it does get a bit sweaty sometimes, especially when you're jumping. Yeah. Because contemporary jumps can be a bit like,
who do you have?
Bafana on Friday.
Yeah, my favourite.
It can get quite sweaty, but I love him. Mm-hmm. He is my spirit animal.
Does he make you just like hold lunges or squats? And then he's like, keep it there.
Hold it.
And then he like walks around everyone to make sure they're doing it right. And you're there for like 5 minutes.
He's like, let's go. Let's do it 4 times in a row before the music's even on.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, okay.
All of that.
Yeah.
But I live for it. I think it's great.
I love him so much.
Yeah.
He's
so anyway,
so hilarious.
You have an easy Friday.
Anyway, easy Friday. Don't really drink water, to be honest. Have a few sips here and there. But it kind of like, my mind doesn't think I want some water. My mind thinks I want some Pepsi Max. So when I get home on Fridays, I usually have a nap, a Friday night nap, which I always have, which usually gets me in trouble because I like sometimes have a 3-hour nap, and then
which isn't good for you, I think personally.
Well,
according to something I saw on Instagram.
Well, because I'm like a log when I sleep.
Yeah,
it's pretty. It doesn't affect me like certain people. Like I'll still sleep at night.
But that's because you don't sleep at night.
Well, yeah, but...
So...
yeah, that is very true, but every girl needs a nap. Like everyone will agree, girls need naps.
And guys. I need naps. I love a good nap. No? All right, sure. That's fine. Not allowed naps anymore.
Men use less brain power than females.
Wow, that's... Cool. That's quite a...
Women's brains develop. They're fully developed at the age of 25. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Don't know when men's are, probably like 50.
Earlier.
No.
Is that scientific?
Okay, I'm different.
So tell me, when does my brain fully develop?
I don't know, probably like 50 to be honest.
When does your brain fully develop?
No, men.
Tomorrow.
Oh. Well, women are 25, and I've heard that you can apparently feel it. Like,
you can feel your brain.
No, not feel it as in like I can feel it, but like you can like. You know that it's fully developed.
I think my brain's pretty developed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what you think.
It is what I think.
Okay.
What do you think?
No.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Because this will come on to my bones book with men, how their brains are not fully developed.
Okay, we'll get there though. We'll get there.
Okay. So back to the alcohol thing.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, when I have a nap on a Friday because I just get so tired from the week. It's tiring. Being like so talented, being a triple threat.
Yeah,
in
all
drama
that.
School, you know, just like so many compliments every day.
Yeah, sure.
Just like living my best life. And so
but you get compliments.
I actually dead ass do a little bit.
People need to start complimenting more, I think.
Yeah. Well, thing is, at the beginning of the year, when I joined my second year group, loved them to bits. Robert Brown, that I couldn't get through a day without them. They make me in such a good mood as well. I'm like, yes. And at the beginning of the year, we were like, had like a tutor meeting, and we were like, oh, if you have something nice to say, just like say it.
Yeah.
And like, I just love saying it. Like, I think something, and I'm like, I'm gonna go up and tell them. They just like boss that class.
Yeah. Here's my theory. I think in performing arts, people just need to start complimenting people more just off the cuff, because otherwise we get so many people who do something really well and go, that was so bad, and then like fish for compliments.
Yeah,
and if we just give them out, we won't have people who do that. Yeah. And then it's like we kind of erase that problem.
Yeah, in the industry, it's really hard to think when you do one thing wrong, you're like, well, my whole career's over.
Yeah.
Not going to make it anywhere. What am I doing here? Get me out.
Cancelled.
You're like, I'm going to drop out.
Yeah.
But really, it's just like, you just didn't land your pirouette.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Or like, I know you're on the bar holding pirouette position and you had to touch the bar once and you're like, oh my God, my career's over.
Yeah.
That's me every ballet lesson. Because I am never on my leg.
Here's the thing, I'm not even 2 terms in and I'm being told by ballet teachers, like, you know, if you can't hold yourself on one leg, like, you know, what you're doing.
Yeah, word.
And it's like, damn. And you're here, what, second year?
Really I can't get on my leg. And like the teachers tell me, like, we can work on it, we can do it. I'm in second year. I've done dance ballet since I was 2.5. Surely I should be on my leg by now.
Yeah. Can you pirouette?
Can I pirouette?
Yeah.
Just about, you know.
Okay.
That makes me sound like I'm really bad.
It does.
But like,
it does.
But like,
go on, defend yourself.
I don't know how to defend myself.
You know what it might be? And I think this links into the alcohol thing. I think it might. He's talking about, you know, you can't balance.
I'm not an alcoholic, okay?
No, you're not, because you said you weren't. When your theory is that if you say something, then it must be true, like your brain redevelops. Okay. My theory is, you know, when you have alcohol and you can't really balance very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the lasting effect, the hangover effect, is that when you're on one leg. I don't believe that.
I haven't got drunk in about 2 weeks or two. I haven't got drunk since
me and Maddie went into our musicals.
Yeah, and how many weeks has that been? Like 5?
But getting drunk and just having alcohol, they're separate things. You can have alcohol and not get drunk.
Yeah, but
and it affects your balance.
I'm either like not drinking at all and just sitting there having like an apple juice.
Yeah.
Or I won't be able to see and crawling home. There is no in between.
Is that true?
All I'm gonna say is Halloween party.
Okay, Halloween was a very dark time.
Okay.
I'm gonna expose myself right now, and I hope this still gets me a job, gets me booked and blessed in the future. Drama gods, I'm really sorry. Okay. Halloween. So I live with all third years, which is pretty nice, and I love them all because it takes the stress off second year because I don't have to think about it too much. And so there's a third year Halloween party, and Maddie and Madeline Harris and Morgan Fletcher, and they were going, and they were like, come with. And I already went to a Halloween party a week before.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know what costume, and we decided my costume. I was a rabbit. Didn't really look like a rabbit, just had a mask on.
Yeah, okay.
And basically, I crashed the third year party.
Yeah.
And but me and Morgan were really late, so we were like, let's get those drinks going, and we had like 10 minutes, and we were doing like, don't drop your phone, recording in process, and Morgan drinks so much. You have quite a
What do you mean? I'm a lightweight.
Well, not as well. You feel it.
I just came back from a 10-hour shift as well.
Yeah, but he'd just come back from work. Damn. But you feel it fast, but you're not on the floor. But you drink quite a lot. And that was me. I'm quite a bit of a lightweight. But
I'm a massive lightweight.
But I can drink quite a lot.
So how are you a lightweight then?
But sometimes it really hits me. And I hadn't, And yeah, we were just doing vodka, like, and I was like, yeah, I put vodka in my wine. I panicked.
Surely that doesn't taste nice.
Yeah, but I was going to a third year party and it was like October. I was like, I need some confidence. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Course.
Yakking it back, playing this game called J.O.
No,
like, you know the song J-Ho? Every time it says J-Ho, you have to drink until the next one. And then the next one, that's it.
Okay.
I've done it on my own once. Worst idea ever.
On your own?
Yeah, because I was preying and I was about to meet my friends. Yeah, word. It was a horrible experience. Anyway, so me and Morgan were yakking it back. And we were like, oh my God, we've not got much time. And his friends were like, come to ours. And we were like, oh my God. So we walk literally up the high street, go to someone's house, and then we're drinking more there. And then my memory gone. And then I don't remember what happened then. I didn't even drink that much. It wasn't even like that much.
Was it just like you just drank loads suddenly? Like
yeah,
quickly?
I think it was that.
Too much,
and
too
like
quick.
the wine and the vodka together. It was literally wine, vodka, and orange juice. Anyway, so I got there. I don't remember it. And then I have like a memory of me taking pictures of everyone. I've got loads of pictures on my phone. And then next thing, I don't remember how this happened, but we go to the party. Next thing I remember is like,
right, we'll pick up again. The camera overheated. You were talking about this Halloween party you were at.
Yes.
And then you forgot everything.
So I don't remember what happened. And then we apparently went to the Halloween party, saw people I knew. I remember that bit.
Yeah.
How long were we at that party for?
Like 3-4 hours.
And you don't remember?
I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what I did because that is really scary.
Yeah.
Because did I kiss someone?
Who knows?
Did I like make best friends? Because what happens quite a lot. Oh my God, this happens so much in the first year.
Yeah.
Where I would like make really good friends with people and nights out, and then I'd be in the corridor at Bird, and they'd say, "Hi, Mazz, hello," and I'd be like, "Hi, I don't know who you are," and it'd just be so embarrassing. Yeah, it happens so often. So I don't know what happened at that party. I have no recollection. It's just so bad, guys. Don't drink unless you're 18.
Wow, you're so responsible.
I know. And yeah, so are you joking? 4 hours?
I'm being deadly serious.
But we live right next to the party, so I remember this bit. We went to our house because the toilet queue was so long. House party, you know. So we went to our house to go to a loo, and apparently I don't remember this part. We had vodka shots, which is absolutely disgusting. Vodka shots are gross.
I avoid
Might
shots.
need to turn my
generally.
mic down and like shout
Maybe.
it.
I don't know. I think maybe I need to turn you up because you were quite quiet before when we checked.
Well,
Keep the energy and you'll be fine.
okay. And yeah, and then apparently went back and then ended up at like our mate's house.
Yeah.
And then like for some reason, somehow felt the alcohol a lot, you see. Sometimes you just feel it quite a lot.
It's one of those things where it just hits you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
suddenly.
exactly. Traumatic.
Yeah.
And I throw up everywhere. Well, not everywhere, actually. Actually, I'm quite responsible. I went, guys, I'm about to throw up. Give them enough time to absolutely deck it. Get a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I warn them. Warn them, give them time to get the bucket.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm so considerate.
Don't know how. She was literally like...
I was like... Anyway, so then I remember being on the bus, like Morgan dragged me home, luckily. And I remember that and being like, guys, I'm fine. Woo. And then I'm like, Morgan, don't leave. I'm like, because I wear contact lenses. I'm like, Morgan, don't let me go to sleep without taking my contact lenses on. Off.
Yeah. As another contact lens wearer, that's
I'm like,
so
please don't let me. And I'm like blackout drunk. And I remember saying this. And he was sat in my room, bless him. And he was like waiting for me to fall asleep. I was throwing up all night, but it was like, yeah. And then he went to his room at one point to get ready for bed. And I remember, I don't remember saying it, but I remember it happening. I'd be like, Morgan, come back, please. I need you. And he'd come back. It was so cute. But I was just like being sick and it was like complete air. And after that, I couldn't drink for quite a few weeks because it actually made me feel a bit ill.
And then you complain that the next morning in ballet you can't balance on one leg. And you're like, oh, I'm in second year and I can't balance.
No.
And it's like...
Well, I don't usually get hangovers. I'm dead ass, don't get hangovers.
I don't know if I can believe that.
No, I don't. But that time, the next day, I couldn't eat anything. I thought I was actually like...
Did you have lessons the next day?
No, it was Sunday.
Sunday.
The next day was Sunday. But on Monday, I was still a little bit fragile. And I remember coming downstairs and I was like, guys, I actually feel like I'm about to like die. Like I hadn't experienced that before. And I tried to eat.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't. And everyone thought I was dead. But...
Here you are.
Here I am.
On my podcast.
Live to see another day.
Yeah, future co-host right there.
But sometimes it just hits you. That's the thing
Yeah,
with
it does.
alcohol. It's like, what is about to happen?
I think it's when you mix. I think that's the worst
but
thing.
mixing is so much fun. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, but fun things come with consequences.
When it was my musical theatre group, I was such a bad influence. And I'd make people... Actually, I wasn't a bad influence. They were all over the age of 18.
So, perfectly legal.
So perfectly legal. We was just having a fun, goofy time, as you do as teenagers. Just like whiskey, wine, WKD. Got to crack a little bit of that in there. Why did we start talking about the Halloween party?
You brought it up.
Oh, don't even remember why.
I did not ask that question.
Yeah,
How old are you? How old are you, Mazz? Just to clear that up.
22.
Yeah. 22. Damn.
Yeah.
That is pretty old.
It's not actually that old. It's not that old. It's not old.
No. And you've never had a serious relationship in your life?
No.
At 22 years
No,
old.
and I don't know why, because...
Which makes it seem older.
Yeah.
When you think about it that way.
Yeah, because then the first relationship I have, when, like, if it ends, hopefully it won't, will be I'll be like mid-20s.
Yeah.
Like, that's so tragic.
That is.
That's so tragic. And I'm sorry to people that are older than me that have never had a serious relationship. But to me, it feels quite tragic.
Uh-huh.
Like, what is actually wrong with me?
Dunno.
What is wrong with me? I've got cracking personality. I'm absolutely sexy. I've got cracking personality. Oh.
And yet you've never had a relationship.
And I just don't understand.
It might be you just go for the wrong men. You go for the guys who just want you for however long, and you just go for like a real, real guy.
But what is a real guy though?
You'll find that. Gotta look for it, but you probably won't meet them at a nightclub.
No, what? Well, that's why 2024 I'm going to bars.
To where?
To bars.
Bars, right?
Yeah.
Bars is probably better.
Yeah,
but it's probably a bunch of divorced like dads.
Yeah, they are quite old. Dads. Wait, side note, cut the cameras.
Go on then, tell your story.
This one time, I brought this guy home from Amersham and he had a child. And he was 21.
21?
21.
We were kids.
And he had a child.
Wow.
Oh, what a time. And he had all these tattoos as well. Oh.
Sounds like you're in love.
No,
the way you went, like this.
No, just make a lot. Uncut the cameras. I make a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah.
That's 2024. I feel like this is what I think.
Sure.
So, when people say you really need to learn how to love yourself before you love someone else.
Yes.
I think it is kind of true because last year, I think I thought I was ready. And I was kind of ready. But
kind of, but
when
not fully.
you give off the energy that you're like, not totally confident and you're like, not out there. I think I was probably giving that energy off.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you were. You're saying that you hid from your housemates. So. I mean.
Yeah, I'm actually, I was a bit scared. Like men are a bit scary sometimes. Well, people are a bit scary, actually.
Yeah. Depends which guys.
Yeah, but I thought I met a nice guy at the beginning of this year.
You didn't.
He would text me and he was so game for a sec. This was 2nd of Jan. I went on his date.
Okay.
False hope.
Oh. What a way to start the year.
I know. And so game for the second date. Called me on the day. Yeah. Called me on the day. Was like, yeah, what should we do? Why don't we do this? I'm like, oh. And then I text him later. I found a place. Let's go bowling. He's like, yeah, cool. Texts me going, oh, I'm really sorry. Can't make it. Like, I've had a bad week. No
had a
reply.
bad
No reply since.
Yeah.
And he was such a nice guy as well. He was actually interested in musical theatre, which most guys aren't. Most guys go, "Can you do the split? Can you
do a split?
Can you sing?" No.
Ready to go on that date as well.
I was
Maz.
head to toe ready.
That's devastating.
Oh my god.
And then he
Annoys
just
me.
Started driving yet?
No. Oh my god. And I looked good as well.
well, you know, they're lost. They've missed out from this, you know,
And he
big
was a nice
personality
guy.
who would have, you know,
Changed
loved
his
them.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Maybe they had a partner already who then found out about his text and they were like, oh shit. Maybe it was like some
No.
weird situation.
could probably find out like he lives where I live, like
Oh.
5 minutes away.
He lives 5 minutes away from
And he
you.
knows some of the people I know, so maybe I could track him down.
Do that. Yeah. They ruined
Might
your
have to-
night.
Might have to turn into a psycho.
They don't do that.
Oh my god, this reminds me. One time, this is probably another reason why I'm single.
Okay.
One time, me and my best friend Poppy Harrison Vage, hello. She'll actually watch this as well because I also force her.
Oh, banging.
Like, let's watch it together. And one time I was seeing this guy.
Yeah.
4 dates, yeah.
Wow.
Four.
Four.
Yeah, I
Cool.
know. And he even came up to student halls in first year. I was like, okay, banging. Yeah. And so we thought we were really bored one night.
Mhm.
And we were like having a chill night in and we were really bored and we were like, you know what? We're adults. We can do anything we want. I know it's like 10 p.m. Actually, that's not that late, but like we can do what we want. We can go out. We both drive. So do you know what we thought was the best idea? We know where this man works and he's near where Poppy lives. Let's go visit him at his work.
Okay. That's a very weird thing to do.
I know.
Yeah.
What possessed us to do this? I don't
That
know
is-
why. And I was messaging him like,
Psycho
oh my god,
behaviour.
like we're just going for a drive, and he's like, oh, why don't you come to my work? And
Oh,
we
so
were
you
like,
offered
oh,
anyway.
it's late, and we were like, oh, maybe not, and stuff like that. And then we end up going there, and he's like, oh, it's about to close anyway.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we're just gonna go for a drive. We get there, we park in the car park. This is McDonald's as well. Bit of a red flag.
That's
He'd
where it
been
worked.
working there
Yeah.
for about 7 years.
7.
That's
Well,
all.
Let me guess. Manager at least, surely.
No, and that's all he had on his
No, 'cause
horizons.
I've got mates who work at Mackey's for like half a year and then they're already a manager.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
In hindsight, kind of got out of there a little.
Mm.
No horizons.
Oh.
No ambitions.
I think that's a really important thing with someone is like
Yeah,
they need to be ambitious.
yeah,
So then you can see like where they want to go.
yeah. See their passions.
Because everyone develops as people.
Word.
Yeah.
And yeah, we showed up there, and I was like, Poppy, no, we can't go in. I was like panicking. I was like, no,
Yeah.
let's drive off. But she was driving, and I don't have insurance on her car, so that's illegal. Can't drive her car. So I was just stuck in the passenger seat, like, let's go. She was like, no, I'm going in. She gets out the car and she goes up to the front door, and she calls me and she's like, Mazz, I think I just saw him. And she stood right by the front door, and I'm like, yeah, and he's probably seen you too, and he knows what you look like because he said to me, oh my god, is that your best friend, Poppy? Like, I've seen her before. So he knows her.
Yeah.
And she was calling me, going, oh my god, I think I've just seen him right in front of the door, the see-through door where he could probably see her. And I was like, well, get back to the car and let's go. And honestly, she stood there for quite a while, and then got back in the car. And then what did we do? Not drive off.
No.
We waited there for about until
This
his
is
shift.
psycho behaviour.
Yeah, until his it wasn't even me.
And
I
then
was
what, you
not the one
stalked him back
driving.
home afterwards?
No, she was actually waiting until his shift ended, and then he would walk out, and then we'd see him walk into his car, and I don't know what would have happened there.
Yeah.
because
then
I
what?
was not about to get out the car and say, "Hey,
I've been here for the last half an hour.
yeah, word." And then we ended up waiting quite a while, and then we ended up just leaving. Since then,
Yeah.
ghosted. So he saw her.
Yeah.
He probably knew what was happening,
Maybe.
but that was the stupidest thing we've ever done in our lives.
That's just weird. That's just
Yeah, that was a bit. That was don't do that.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
we both vow that we'll never do that again because that was the stupidest thing we've ever
But
done.
what,
in our
4
lives.
dates with this guy?
Yeah,
That's good.
over
progress.
over the span of 3 years. So 3 dates, and then we kind of
Yeah.
went nowhere because I was just like, oh, not feeling it. And then we came back, and then it was one day, and then that happened.
Here's the thing with dates.
Sealed the deal.
It can take quite a while. I think me and my girlfriend, must have been like over 20, 30 dates over the span of a year before we actually got together. I mean, seriously, we went tons, but it just didn't go anywhere for ages. It's crazy, I know.
30?
Yeah, tons. Over the course of a year, we were just best friends. We'd always just go out and do things.
You must have some like secret powers. How did she stay that long? Because I'd get so bored.
Really?
30?
Yeah.
30?
Tons. A whole year. A whole year of being like this and like going out and doing things together.
And just
like
never.
Yeah. Like one time we went to she invited me to a concert, somewhere an hour away from where I live. And it was just me and her. And we just got the train. But like we were best friends. It was just like we're just friends going. But looking back, like they were all dates. They were 100% all dates. And there was so many of them.
Okay, so you thought it was just friends, but
yeah.
really it was okay.
But it was kind of like this what is this?
So you weren't like, oh, let's go on a date type of thing.
Not really, no.
Okay,
but they all kind of were though.
Yeah.
Or like shows together and stuff.
I've had that before.
And then like all of our friends like knew we were dating before we even were.
Right, yeah.
Like it was just we kind of just accepted it.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like how we got together. We kind of got together just by accepting it. We were like, okay.
That's cute though, being friends and then
yeah, a whole year.
I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
I'm so sorry. That was not the right story to tell. Oh man.
Like what is actually wrong with me? Like this.
There's nothing wrong with you, Mazz.
Exactly.
There's just people wrong with men. That's why I got bone to pick with them.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll hear your bone to pick with them later on.
Yeah, that's a close.
Let's go into some serious kind of like, not serious, but like just some things now. Interesting things. About the tide movement I think it's super interesting.
Oh, it's so good.
You like them a lot?
Yeah, I love them. And I'd never heard of it since coming to bed, but I think it was quite new.
Yeah.
When I came, because I think when you were in first year, Morgan's in the year above me. He's right behind the camera, guys. It was like it just started then. Like I think Bird's like the main
Patreon I've heard that.
of Tired, and it stands for trying to improve racial equality in dance.
Good
Tired. Memory. Oh my god! Whenever I wear that jumper, and I say, "Oh, I'm so tired," people are like, "Hey, you're making a joke." No, I'm just tired. Anyway, so when I first came to bed, they had this like meeting, and I was like, what is this? What is happening? And everything they spoke about, I was like, oh my god, like it's really like, you know, when you're like, whoa.
Was it kind of trippy? You're like, I literally like understand.
I didn't realise, because like before coming to bed, I grew up in quite a white village, basically. And so I didn't really know anything too much. Like I was kind of like a bit isolated, and my mum's side of the family, they're all white, and I only really see them, so I'm like just all that. And growing up, I would never say I was black. I'd just be like, no, I'm brown, I'm mixed race, I can't say that, would never say that. And like I'm so like blessed, like I never had anything bad happen to me when I was growing up. No one was ever like racist to me or anything. Just a few kids were like, why are you a different colour? And I'm like, girl, I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. But like growing up, I'd just be like, I'd like forget. Like I'd look in the mirror and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm mixed race.
Do you think that's a good thing that you forgot, because it's like it didn't like?
No, because thinking about it now, it is part of my identity.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Yeah.
It's like you need to like embrace not your quirks, because it's not really a quirk. It's like me, but like you need to embrace the differences you have. I think I've learned that a lot being at Burren, definitely, and being in musical theatre, full stop. But I remember Tide Movement coming in and them saying all this stuff, and like I was like, oh my God, I've got stuff to say. Like you don't realise like stuff that's happened to you. And like I stood up and I was like, I remember, because on my foundation we had this showcase, and like we had like tech week, and we had like all these mics and stuff, and then on sorry, a little bit of phlegm. and I went up to get my mic, and I got this mic, and it like matched my skin color, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it matches my skin. But I didn't think of it too deeply. I just went to all my friends. I was like, oh my God, look, it matches my face. And they were like all so excited for me. I was like, oh
That's
my
so
God,
sweet.
that's so cool. But like thinking about it now, like bare minimum, like come on. It's really not that hard. And like,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, when like a guy opens the door for you and you're like, oh my God, but really bare minimum.
Yeah.
But I remember being so excited about that. But like, that's just such a little thing to be excited about. And I remember saying that in the meeting, and her being like, but like, you should get that anyway. And I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should. Yeah. And I remember also being like, because there's this comment, like one of my old teachers, I'm not going to say what they taught me.
Okay.
Because everyone will know. But they said to me, they were like, before I went to...
this is before Bird.
Before foundation.
Okay.
So before going into proper like musical theatre, and they were quite old, and they said to me like, don't forget, like, you're black, really use that, don't forget that. And then you're like, oh, okay, so am I just not talented? Is that all I've got going for me? Because like all I did that, I never, this is giving it away. No, I'm not gonna say that. That will give it away.
That's fair.
But like, I'm like, is that all I am to you? Like, am I just not talented? I remember saying that, being like, sometimes it feels like when you get stuff, it's just because of the way you look or your colour or something, because you look a bit different. And I remember Lewis coming up and him being like, guys, I don't want you to ever think about that. Like, you got here for a reason. You are talented. Never think it's the way you look or anything like that. Like, you get stuff because you're talented and because you work hard and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. But also, like, it still sometimes is in the back of your mind, and it never was before. But like, coming into musical theatre and the industry, it does come into the back of your mind. And like, sometimes I'm like, oh, do people think I got that thing because I'm black? Or like, even if they maybe haven't seen me do anything or something, I'm like, oh, do they think that? Or even if people say I'm like talented, I'm like, oh, but are they thinking that I just got that because of my colour?
Does that like affect you a lot? Like your mental health, does it make you overthink things?
Luckily, not too much, no. I think last year it did a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think, and like sometimes I do joke, I'm like, hopefully I get it but like, I think, I don't know. I don't think it does affect me too much, luckily. But yeah, because I also have quite a low voice anyway, so that really sets me apart.
Yeah, you do.
Really, like, yeah. I can probably sing lower than you. B2, that's my lowest note.
I haven't worked out what my lowest note
I'll
is.
probably sing lower than you.
Oh, sure.
I can sing lower than Morgan.
Are you
It's
a tenor?
really low.
That's the thing, you're a tenor.
I can sing Stars from Les Mis.
Me too.
Wow.
That's impressive that you
Yeah,
can.
no, for a female.
Yeah.
Went into a singing lesson and he got a really low voice, and I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like, for a female, and I was like, yeah, I know.
I don't actually have many tenors in the groups I've been in so far.
Really?
It's like either one and the rest of us are bass baritones.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, really? It's probably
Third
good.
year is riddled with tenors.
Damn. First year's got not many. Well, from my
Really?
experience, from the groups I've been in for different workshops and stuff.
Wow. We got
Yeah.
quite a few tenors in our year. Quite good, actually.
It's good. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, yeah. What was I saying?
Oh
Oh, my God. Mind blank.
You were saying about Lewis.
Yeah. And he just made me feel like so much better about myself, because I did think, because I basically, when I was auditioning for drama school, so firstly I just auditioned for foundation and then did that, and then I was like, oh my God, because I thought it was just tastier, did not realise what I was getting into, and suddenly I'm auditioning, and at my first in-person audition, because I did like self-tapes and that stuff, and my first in-person one, I dislocated my knee.
Ooh.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Traumatic, thought my life was over. And so I couldn't do some of my auditions. And then I did some more online. And Bird was the only one who were like, just send anything you have. Like, because I had like loads of films from that year, because I did loads of self-tapes. And like I had like all my singing, all my acting. So I sent everything I had. And they were like so lovely about it. I was like, oh my God, I want to go there. And then in the back of my mind, I was like, did I just get let in because, like, obviously I'm black? But that made me feel a lot better. I was like, okay, I might actually have a little bit of talent in me. So that was so lovely.
Yeah.
No, I actually do have. No, I hate being like, yeah, I've got talent. You know.
You're at Bird College. You've got to be talented.
Yeah, I know, but I just find it really cringe. I can't do it.
Yeah, you kind of just gotta accept it.
Yeah.
That laugh, man.
Sometimes I come out with the weirdest laughs ever. Okay. Yeah. So that was such a lovely chat. It was so eye-opening, and I was like, oh my god. And like then I like became a student ambassador.
Nice.
And we did this meeting with like people from different schools and like student ambassadors from like loads of different schools. And we like broke out into these breakout rooms. And we were each talking about stuff that our friends had gone through. And like hearing what other people had gone through, I was like, oh my God. Like it's like, it does need to happen. You don't actually realize how bad like racial equality is in like musical theatre industry, dance and stuff like that. And then I did, and then I helped out at Move It with Tide Movement, and they had this range called Shades Dancewear.
Yes.
And I was like, because I always grew up like, obviously wearing pink ballet tights and pink shoes, and I never thought anything of it. I was like, okay, I'm doing ballet. But then thinking about it, like, why am I wearing pink? You know, like it really does not match me. But I do have point shoes that actually are like custom made to my skin color, which is really cute. And then thinking about it, like character shoes, like why do I have character shoes that are nude but like so much lighter than my skin color? Like I'm in jazz, like this don't match, but I have to spend so much money to get ones that actually fit my skin color.
Well,
like,
so much money, full stop, just to get all the different shoes. I mean, I was appalled. I was like, how much am I spending?
Yeah.
And then the fact that you got to get custom ones on top of that.
Yeah, literally,
mental.
I can only get Laducas that actually fit my skin color. That's expensive.
Yeah.
Like, why can't they make the basic one strap ones and more than one color? Which doesn't make sense. But they should also make it lighter as well. Like, why are they that like ugly beige color? Who is that color? And then so. Yeah, I helped out at Move It with them. And the first day I came in, it was like the fashion show, so we were showing off the range. And they gave me these ballet shoes. And I remember putting them on, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these fit my feet. And I put the tights on, and I still wear these tights sometimes now. Well, I obviously do. I wore them for my ballet assessment and stuff like that. But I wear them going out sometimes.
Okay, nice.
Like, they're actually quite...
Well, ballet tights, you wear them out?
Yeah, because they're actually like quite cozy.
Cool.
Keep me legs warm, and like they actually properly like they don't look weird, and I've never had that before because being in dance competitions, I called them toasties, where you wear them on your legs and they're like footless, so your whole legs aren't out and your bum isn't out on stage.
Sure.
They would never suit my skin color. Didn't ever think anything of it though, but like getting these like ballet shoes and tights, you're like, oh my God. I'm actually seen, sure. And it actually felt quite nice, and I was like, oh my God. And I just love it. And they've come out with like they have loads of stuff. They have like dance belts, ballet shoes, tights, what else, jazz shoes, and they have like different colors as well. It's really good, and it was really eye-opening. I was like, oh my God,
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, you were saying a bit about kind of growing up black, but that not like bothering you.
Yeah, because I grew up in a very white village.
Yeah.
Family white, because it was only my mum's side. So I had no concept of anything until I got into musical theatre. I got into musical theatre quite late because I did dance competitions until I was like 18, and then at like 17 I joined this musical theatre group, Phoenix Youth Productions. Love you. I love them. And like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be doing what I love. But I always loved musical theatre, but I never like actually like delved into it. I also was tone deaf. Somehow I can now sing. Somehow people call
good
me
singing teachers.
Somehow people now call me a singer.
Ooh.
And it's so funny because my friends at home like laugh at that because before I was literally tone deaf. Like I'll show you this video and it's
I'd
actually,
love to see.
Oh my God, the Heartstone video. I sang Heartstone. This is pre-foundation. There is not one single note I get right. And this is a lower key of the song.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, you know, the bit where it goes, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And it's so bad. It's so bad, honestly. But yeah, I got into musical theatre quite late. So I didn't know anything. And like, I live near Guildford as well. Surrey. I don't live in Surrey. I live in Hampshire. Just putting that out there, I'm not from Surrey. Don't want to be associated. But I did a lot of my stuff in Surrey.
Yeah.
And so obviously Surrey is quite white as well, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing there.
A lot of the south is, isn't it?
Yeah.
South of England.
Yeah,
Some
that
from
is
south
true.
of England as well.
Yeah, well,
Coming to London must have been weird.
Yeah.
Because it's so, I mean, compared to the south, like, I mean, London is still south, but like compared to all the villages and towns, like it's much more diverse as a place. Isn't
Literally, I remember before, like, Bird, like, I remember being on my foundation and my friend being like, you should embrace like who you are. And I'd be like, I don't want to call myself black. Like, I'd be scared. And that's just such a weird thing to do. But now I'm just like, yeah, I'm black. Do that. I love it. Such a weird laugh.
You do,
Okay, back
yeah.
into the conversation. What was I saying?
I don't know, man.
I don't even know. Like,
Yeah. We were just talking about just being black.
Why? just being black. I remember me and my friends, so 3 of us in dance school, and we were all like mixed race. And they'd always be like, oh yeah, like we're the black 3 and stuff like that. And I'd be like, yeah. But I'd always feel uncomfortable. But not as in like, I don't want to be that. But like, I'd never felt like fully like, cause I'd always be like, oh, I'm mixed race. I can't be. But I am, you know.
I guess coming here, you've kind of found yourself.
Yeah.
Would that be
really found myself?
like a kind of a deep way of looking at it? Yeah.
Definitely.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're kind of surrounded by people who lift you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna let you down.
Okay. Well, you know, it's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
You're a great storyteller, Mazz.
Am I?
Yeah.
Because Poppy says I'm really bad at storytelling and I take ages to tell a story.
But on a podcast, it's fine.
Because I go on I'm like,
Yeah.
let's go down this lane, let's go.
Here's the thing, if you're telling a story in a podcast, you can go down all the routes because people are just sticking it on in the background. Like, they're not like face to face with you like we are now.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
She gets so annoyed at me.
Yeah, do more podcasts and then tell your stories.
Yeah. I want to make a podcast.
What would you call it?
I feel like we actually came up with this name, but I can't remember what it was called. I actually can't remember what it was.
Should have written it down.
But like, no, I didn't ever write it down. But sometimes we just get my camera out in the car and just start talking nonsense.
Start recording.
There's always stuff we can't ever put anywhere because we just start saying the stuff that.
But the thing, all the podcasts that do well are the ones where people put things out that others wouldn't.
Should we like shit talk people? You
Well, on
talk
this?
shit about
Well, the Movement Theories podcast.
movement theories.
You know what I was thinking? Wouldn't it be so like cool if like one day I started like reviewing shows or had like a team, and then it was like I was walking down in London last night and I saw like an advert for the Little Big Things and it had like what's on stage 5 stars. So imagine one day like I'm walking down and it's like Movement Theories 5 stars.
Movement.
It's like
Movement Theories 1 star.
I don't know. I don't think I'd review a show 1 star. I'm just too in awe by them.
Would I?
Yeah. Is there a show you've watched that you think
Was really bad.
was 1 star worthy? Yeah.
No, but there are some musical like La La Land. Like, what the fuck was that?
I didn't like it.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I got disagreed with
dry.
a lot, but I was at this youth camp and they were showing it, and I stayed for the first 15 minutes and
then you're just like, ow.
I was like, I've got more important things I could do.
Yeah,
I think that's what I saw.
The first song is like a good feel-good song. Like I'd put it.
I didn't feel good.
If say you're on the beat, how's the song go? The first song.
one in the.
No, West of Santa Fe. And they're in that is. I don't think that's the first.
I've never even like heard any songs from it since. I don't think.
I remember watching it, but I didn't pay for the ticket to get in.
I didn't know it was a free.
So thank God for that. What other show have I seen that's been quite bad? I don't know, but I've seen some really good shows.
Yeah, what's about good shows? Favorite show?
Book of Mormon. The Book of Mormon, best show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's not even my favourite musical, but it's the best show I've ever seen.
I did really enjoy it. Yeah.
Love it. Come From Away.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is one act
haven't seen
actually,
that
but
one, I
it's
haven't
not
seen that
as long. Oh my God, it's beautiful. You're like drawn in. The way they like use those chairs. Wow.
One act shows
Wow.
are just, it's just
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do go, I watched King and I, which was 3 hours last night.
That's too long.
Great show.
Oh my God, first time I saw Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
I needed to pee throughout the first of Act 1. I was like shaking. I was like, do I actually go? But I couldn't be that person that stands up and goes to the toilet in the middle of an act.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be that. So I was like about to piss myself. Oh my God, something I saw the other week. Magic Mike. That was one act.
Yeah, I like Magic. I haven't seen it,
Beautiful.
but it's one of those shows that I always used to joke about, like being like, "Oh, I'll be a Magic Mike when I'm older." I actually think I would. I need to like bulk up a bit more. They're all big guys, aren't they?
You also like hold yourself up with a rope at something. They're swinging. They're like monkeys.
Yeah.
And they like come out of nowhere. Like we were because I got it for my birthday from Poppy and Daisy. They got me tickets. Oh my God, I've mentioned them so much.
You have, yeah.
Oh, gross. So they got me tickets for my birthday. Obviously they paid, so like we were sat at the back, but they paid for my ticket as well and themselves. So like that's absolutely fair. Like I don't care where I'm sat.
Yeah.
But these men, they were like, don't expect anyone to come over. But these men were climbing over the seats.
Damn.
Climbing over the seats. They came back to me. We were in the corner and I didn't know what to do. He was in his underwear and I was like this. It was scary, but also like such like a invigorating experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like one of those things
where dance as well.
We're tapped.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I feel like you just have to go and experience.
Yeah. It was a very I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, I can't explain what that experience was like. You need to go. There were like some boyfriends in the audience and they were like this. The whole time I have this funny video where he's just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
It was such an out of body experience. I can't.
I want to go watch it at some point.
You should.
Just to see.
It's worth every penny. I'm going again. I think it's an investment into my mental health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Therapy.
Yeah, exactly. Self-care.
Yeah.
And instead of going on a girls' holiday every year, just go to Magic Mike every year. Because, yeah, we can. I will dead ass pay £250 to get a front row ticket. No, I wouldn't.
That's crazy.
But I know the best seats now because I've been once. I've seen where people get picked. I know.
I'll make sure to ask you then if I'm ever thinking about it.
The tickets are quite expensive though. Whew.
But it's probably worth
it is worth
money.
Every penny.
It's probably more immersive than usual shows as well.
Yeah, it was an actual like it wasn't. I thought it would just be like here's a naked man. There's another naked man dancing. Second number. But it's actual like
an actual
storyline. It's got a storyline.
Yeah. Well, it's
theatre.
Yeah. Well, there's
theatre.
the films. Magic Mike.
It's not the same as a strip club, as some men think.
I've never been, but I don't know.
No, neither would I. I've never been to a strip club. Seen it in movies though. I'm sure it's delightful.
I've got written here about your long distance friends.
Oh yeah,
you've mentioned them quite a lot.
Yeah,
so far,
I have
you?
Poppy and Daisy.
So you went to.
They're
watch
not
the
my
show
only friends. I do actually have other friends.
Do you?
Yeah, I think because it's uni. You know, when you move away and you're like, or like, just when you like grow up in life, like some people just like drift away, but it's like the people that you make an effort with.
Yeah.
As well, like because I'm at Bird, Poppy's at Erdang, and Daisy's at Mountview right now. They're not too far away, all in London.
Yeah.
But like, and obviously we're all like Monday to Friday busy, and then sometimes we all have other friends. Wow, that we need to like see.
Was that hard for you to?
That was really hard for me to articulate. Actually, little tangent here.
Sure, go for it.
I didn't realise this, but because I grew up in Hampshire, apparently people in Hampshire, as I got told by a voice teacher, say their THs with an F. Yeah. So I had to like reteach myself how to speak, basically. That's what that little malfunction was there. Mm-hmm. Me going...
Making sure you go
the.
It's a mistake I make. I don't know why, but me and my brother have always struggled.
With the F.
Yeah, I say brother.
Brother.
Bruv.
brother.
So I mean, I think my aunt does voice stuff, so it's like the.
I struggle with ths with an s at the end, so I can't say it. It's quite embarrassing.
Okay.
I was saying to a teacher, I was like, because he was saying, "Oh, go have a hot bath," and I was like, "But I don't like baths."
Baths.
I was like, I can't say that. Baths.
I don't like L's either, like the dark L, like an, I don't know. I find
Like
it
an
weird.
American accent.
Wow. All. I've always found them weird.
All. Is that how you normally say it?
No, because you're making me overthink it now, so I can't tell you how I normally say it because now I'm thinking about it too much.
All. What am I saying?
You're saying all.
But am I doing what am I doing?
I don't know.
I don't even know either.
But I just know that I've always been called
All.
out on it, but I never know what I'm doing. So that's the problem. It's like
Yeah.
you're telling me I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
If it's saying it's just like your L's wrong. I was like, is it?
But what am I supposed to be? Tell me
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be.
I know. I'll ask my voice teacher at some point. I want to hear what bone you have to pick with men. What is it? What is it about us? Because we're nice. We're funny. We're not. We're tall. No. You're tall.
Some men are so tall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we have in our house. We've worked out we're exactly 6'5".
Okay.
So we know when a man comes in our house when they're
for
lying.
6'5",
There
yeah.
are some tall men.
Yeah.
There are some, well, maybe not intelligence-wise men, but like, wow, they're like men.
What's that got to do with intelligence?
Well, as I said, I'm pretty sure I said this earlier.
Yeah.
Women's brains are fully developed at the age of 25.
I think men's is earlier than that.
Definitely not.
Gotta be.
Definitely not. But why can't they communicate then? Why can't...
Women can't communicate.
I'm communicating right now.
But whenever you feel something, you don't tell us.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, every guy that you've like felt something.
Yeah, I say you're attractive.
Okay, but what about other things? Like if you're upset by them.
Yeah. One time I went on a date with this guy. It was really bad. And he said, "Oh, I really enjoyed myself. Let's go for a second date." I went, "No, your communication was bad. I was asking all the questions. I'm really not attracted to you in that way. Let's just be friends."
Then you're a rarity.
Well, why am I single then?
No. Me and my girlfriend, we'll clear this up. We're very good at communicating. We make a very big deal. But from what I see, generally, with my friends and, I'm always seeing like, they're just not being like told.
I personally think men are the problem.
No.
I'm going to get so many men haters right now.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I don't think we're the total problem.
So many things.
It's a joint effort.
Communicate. But if you're going to like do something, don't say you're going to take me out on a date.
Yeah.
And then do something. And then
what do you mean then do something?
You know
You
what I mean by do something.
Well, then not take. You mean by not take you or cancel or?
See me once.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and then say you're gonna take me out for a date, and then just like go nowhere, and then just ghost me. Where have you gone?
I hate to burst your bubble, but
What?
male and females both age.
Don't think so.
At the same time.
That's definitely a lie.
No, science. You've just been told by a man.
What science? What scientist was that? Definitely a man.
No, it's a lot of articles.
Yeah.
I'm a man hater, but I also love men. I'm a man eater.
You're a man hater who loves men.
Yeah.
That's your problem. Yeah. Make your mind up. And that's the problem. I don't think. Actually, I can't say that.
What? Got the cameras.
No, it's like because it's just I think some people struggle making their mind up. Not everyone, but
why is it every single man?
why is it every single woman? No, it's not. It's not. But
I'm
not.
I'm actually quite.
I'll make a decision.
I'm indecisive in the way like I don't know where I want to go. I don't know where I want to eat. Like stuff like that. But like, give me a man. I know.
Give me a man.
Give me a man, and I know. I just don't get it. Like, communicate to me. If you don't like me, don't pretend that you like me.
But surely you must do it back.
No.
I swear women do it back.
I don't
100%.
lead people on.
Whenever I'm scrolling from my Instagram reels, there's always like I'm being told about like this guy and he can't like tell what his like partner's thinking, and it's always the other way around. Is it not?
One of our housemates has a lot of men that she messages.
Is that me?
No.
Oh.
Might be as well.
She's not interested.
See, it goes both ways.
Oh yeah.
You know, but you're messaging loads of guys and then he's like, I don't really like them anymore.
Yeah, but
See, Mazz, you can't say anything.
also, like, I feel like most men, why, like, I'm a very personality gal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm attracted to personalities more. And, like, I know some people say that, like, oh, I like personality. But I actually do.
Okay.
Like.
So you don't care if they're 6'5"?
Like, yeah, you can be if you want to be.
Would you date a short person?
I have had
Would you?
crushes on, yeah. Because in bed, you're the same.
Would you
size.
marry? Would you marry a short person?
Would I? Oh my God. Would I marry a short person?
5'5".
5 foot, yeah. Because I don't care. Like, I know people say, oh, but I can't wear the heels. But I don't care. I love my dogs.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
I love that. I've had them for years. But I would.
Would you though?
Yeah, I dead ass would. If they make me feel good
Yeah.
and they're funny and they're a good person to have, why not?
They're 5'5".
Like, I'm not just gonna like bin someone just because of their height.
Okay. So you sound like an exception. Because I don't think many people. I don't.
Yeah,
hear
I
that from many
know.
people.
Poppy Harrison Fudge. She's like, but he's too short. I don't care.
Okay.
If I like him, I like him.
Yeah.
If he makes me have a good time, then I'm having a good time.
I don't know. I feel like you're an exception then. I feel like you can't. I don't think I can hate men. I don't get it. I think maybe it's the type of men you're going for.
But I go. But I don't even go for that many bad type of men.
It sounds like you do.
But I, as I said, I'm a personality girl.
Yeah. So you got to make sure they have good personalities.
Yeah. If
And they still.
they're a bit dry and like basically, if I introduce them to my friends, not
Yeah.
that I've ever introduced a guy to my friends, but like,
So you never
and
got
they're
that
not
far.
like never got that far. No. Such a loner.
Oh, that's so sad. Man.
Oh, but also we're in drama school. It's quite hard to like, because I'm like, I can't focus to find a straight male. Yeah.
No, honestly, first year, it's quite a lot.
I said now.
Yeah?
Well, I'll get looking now.
Yeah, start stalking.
I'll start stalking. I'll like pick out who I want. I just got stuck with the THs again. There's a few third years I'm actually in love with. I'm not embarrassed to say that. Like, no, he's not. No, he's not. But there are actually a few third years that I'm actually a bit in love with.
Don't drop
But
names.
it might just be because they're. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'm confident enough to
Expose
do
yourself.
that.
One of them might hit you up.
They're tenors, straight
Oh.
tenors. It's always the tenors, but I just love them. Well, that's a strong word. I just find them like, talent attracts me a lot. I think talent really does that for me.
No, I've started noticing when like dancers post reels, because I don't use TikTok.
Yeah.
Like in the comments, like there's so many like women who are going like, "Wow, like dance is actually so attractive for a guy."
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you just having this realization?
Oh my God, it is. A boy that can dance, a boy that can have rhythm. Because I hate going out to a club.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how some men do it. How are you two-stepping completely to the wrong rhythm?
Yeah.
How does that even happen? Like, you're not even going like, what? How?
The thing is, the only other dancing I see is either the two-step or the confident ones will like in the dance circle will get sturdy and like do the like will like jump
Shuffling.
out and shuffle and
Shuffling.
and stuff.
In this club once, this guy was trying to hit on me and he was trying to teach me how to shuffle. And it was so funny, he was not good at it. I can't do it, but like I know when it's good or not.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't good at it. And I was like, babes, like I'm not interested. I'm so sorry to tell you that. But it was so funny. Like what? I don't understand how some people can't dance on beat. Like that's an ick.
An illness.
It's like it's a disease. Like I get a real ick from that. A boy that can dance, that is my dream. Or a boy that can sing, and I'm just sat there like, yes, sing.
You've literally just got to look around you. You are at a musical theatre college. All the other drama schools. Ask your friends. Ask Poppy.
Yeah, but whenever I get involved with a musical theatre boy, it never ends well. Do you know what I say?
You should stop.
Yeah. Well, actually, I haven't got involved with that many.
I'll go to like a dance school then. Fine, like pure dance.
Yeah, that is true. It's just so hard.
Like, look at clubs in the area of like London Contemporary or wherever, or Rhombare, or maybe a singing college, Trinity Laban.
Below Deck. What is that? I didn't know there was that thing. I feel like I need to branch out there a little bit in musical theatre. Not just go to Amersham. Have you been to Amersham?
I haven't been to Amersham yet.
Well, yeah.
I passed through it, and there was a bunch of like first, second, and third years coming.
Oh
back.
yes, I remember you saying.
Yeah, which is very random because I was on my own because I'd kind of got a bit stranded in London after. Where was I? Have you heard of milkshake events? They do stuff at Sound Ministry of Sound.
No.
Well, anyway, it was. I thought. Well, the thing is, I was going out into London to meet my friends at this club, and I thought it was at Ministry, and I was like, "Oh, so exciting!" I think I told you.
Yeah, you did.
And then it turns out it wasn't. It was like right north of London.
Oh.
Anyway, so it went up, and then I left early. And then I kind of got a bit stranded, and trains were being cancelled, and different lines weren't running, and so I ended up in Amersham, getting on the same bus as a bunch of other Bird students. And they were like, is that Josh Cambridge? And then my flatmate was also there with them.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah. But then they I don't know, I just sat on the bus and listened to music.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, because they'd all been out together and I didn't like talk. I'm a bit antisocial like that. I'll just be like, hey, and plug my headphones in. Yeah, and I was so tired.
Whenever I'm walking down the street,
I
always like pretend like, sometimes I am like on call or taking a video.
Yeah.
Just for safety reasons as well, because female being in London. Broad daylight as well. Like, why do I get catcalled broad daylight sweating in leotard tights? Obviously, like either shorts or leggings over the top. Why am I getting catcalled when I look like utter
people
like
weird, aren't they?
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I always video so I have like something on evidence if something happened. And like, but whenever I see someone I know, I'm like this. Hi.
The thing with me is, I am actually.
Talk to anyone.
I am just generally. I'm always on the phone to people, or like, and it's part of it comes from doing a podcast as well.
Right.
But I will walk out of college and it's like I've got something I need to do.
Oh,
and so
busy man.
Yeah. People say, "Oh, it's just sometimes I just want to chat to my parents."
Sorry to interrupt you, but that's another bone to pick, right?
Okay.
Why are you talking to me and interested, and then go, "Oh, so sorry, I was busy all week." There's this guy,
they're never busy all week. That's not a thing. If they liked you, they make time.
But he's like always replies to me. Always replies to me. Oh, I'm so sorry, I've been busy like last few days. Sorry. A week later, oh, so sorry, I've been busy. Why are you replying to me?
Yeah.
If you're not interested, why do you keep saying you're busy?
If they were genuinely interested, they'd make time for you each day.
Yeah, but also
they wouldn't be able to stop thinking.
I'm
about
a bad replier to messages though.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I can be a half swiper, but then I'll forget to reply.
Yeah.
So even if I'm interested in someone, I still can't. I'm not better at messaging. So
yeah. Since being in a relationship, I've got awful at texting. Like, I just don't. Full stop.
Busy.
I mean, I have to like sort things out, but it's to the point where I've given a lot of the responsibility of even just doing this to other people because it's just like, I don't know.
What's it like being in love?
Oh wow!
I really want to know.
Damn. Let's have a think. I was not expecting you to ask me that.
Look at the smile on your face when I said, "What's it like being in love?" and you went.
I think there's your answer.
Oh.
When you get asked, you smile and you beam, because then you just think.
I can see the little like glow in your eye. You're like, oh.
Yeah, but I think that's your answer. I don't think I need to say anything more than that. I think it's like,
wow.
As soon as you think about that fact, you do just glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like all your problems just disappear.
Wow. I wonder what it's like.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's good. Feels good.
But it's not easy. You got to also be aware of that. Like, it takes a lot to put in back and forth from both sides. It's not like life, you know.
Wow. Do you know what we should do? We should do a segment.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with movement theories.
That's fine. Like. Most of the episodes don't.
But like, I feel like you should do a segment where someone's having like some trouble or something, and you give one side of someone who's never been in a relationship or been in love, and then one side who's in a happy relationship, and in love.
God, and you're really like integrating yourself like, when you co-host.
Yeah, I'm here now. Like, I've
just claimed your spot,
colonized the podcast. But I feel like I'd be really blunt, and you'd just be like, this is actually, and I'd be like, no.
Let's start that off
Absolutely
then.
not.
Do you have any
Do you have any
anything?
relationship squabbles? Or can think of anything? Do you have a question for us? Give us a
Question and answer time.
Give us a question. Morgan Fletcher.
This is a lot now. This is pressure.
If you don't, that's fine.
How do you make time for someone when you're on a really busy schedule?
Okay, do you want to go first?
Oh, that's a really hard. I can't, because my mind is weekday and weekends.
Yeah.
I can't think of two things at once. So my friend goes on dates during the week. Can't do that. But that might also be because my brain's sometimes a little like, I only can only message really at night time. But I can message during the day. But like, I don't know how to make time during the week. I can make time during the week. I don't know how you do that, especially
Yeah, no, I've got an
like,
answer.
when it's like performance week or when you're doing like assessments. Like, your mind is so busy. How do you actually take time to think about someone else?
Okay, so I've got an answer. For what's worked for me is just having the knowledge of when you're going to meet next. So it doesn't matter if it's the end of the next week.
Yes, actually,
It's just knowing you know you're aware of the fact you're busy that week. You know?
That is true.
And I'm semi-long distance. I'm like bottom of London. She's kind of like top of London. But it's like having the knowledge that like, oh, next Saturday we're meeting. And then you're fine.
I have that with Poppy and Daisy, actually.
Yeah.
Long distance friends. We like set up a meet up so we know what to look forward to.
Yeah. So in terms of like the making time, you're both aware going in, like this week is going to be tough. We'll try and ring here and there, but it doesn't matter because we just know.
Communication. Communication is key. You hear that, man?
Yeah.
Communication is key.
Yeah, totally. Why don't you ring up a friend who's single and ask them?
Okay. Let's see. Should I? Okay. Let me
For the
see.
new love advice segment
Who
that you
is-
created.
Okay, let's see. Should it be a female?
Go for it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because we hate men.
Yeah, we don't like men on this
Who
podcast.
should I ring up? Should I ring up Hannah? Should I ring Hannah? Or should I actually ring Maddie?
Yeah, but just ask them for a question. They give you the question and then like, and then like end the call and then they can hear it on the
Let
episode.
me put your hotspot on. Put your hotspot on.
Do you not have any data?
No, I haven't paid my phone bill. I'm a student. Lol.
So he does leech off other people's.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I usually have unlimited data and I'm actually usually quite good.
Yeah. It is going to be confusing. But
Maddie
you've
might be-
decided you've made this a segment.
You're on the podcast.
Maddie, you're here. Oh. Okay. Maddie Harris.
Oh, her.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Marcy Park herself.
She like isn't that me, that bitmoji?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
me. Come on, answer. She's gonna be so upset if she didn't answer in this moment.
Yeah. Do you not have a phone number?
Yeah, call her. Call on your phone.
And then hand her over to Mazz. So what's the question? You're asking her if she has any questions about relationships.
Yeah.
Is she in a relationship?
No.
No. So she might have questions then.
Single as fuck. She didn't answer. Yeah, call her.
Is your house then? Are you like the single house?
No, one is in a really good relationship and he's such a nice guy. He's like he like talks to us, like he'll just be in the kitchen, one of us will come downstairs and he'll just have a chat with us and I love that. Such a nice guy. He's so lovely. Had the Christmas dinner with us as well.
Oh.
He was there and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to intrude." We were like, "No, part of the family." Madeline oh, did she not? Should I call Hannah?
That's terrible.
Or should I call someone in my class?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this will be the last segment we have.
Maddie's gonna be so sad she didn't answer.
And then we'll wrap up.
Should I call Hannah?
God, it's nearly 4 o'clock. It's
Or
not
should
nearly.
I call?
In my mind, it's nearly.
Daisy? Do you know what? Should I try and call Poppy?
Yeah, go for one of your...
She might be at work.
gals.
Should I actually look at Life 360? I can stalk my friends.
You have Life 360 with them? Oh, that's
yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
Poppy,
I had it with my family, but I don't have it anymore.
Poppy's at work. Such a loser. Should I call Daisy?
Go for it.
Should I put on FaceTime?
How's the recording? Is it all right?
Yes.
She's going to be so confused.
This is a very you thing to do, though.
It is, isn't it? She might not answer.
It's not that surprising.
Hi, Daisy. I'm on a podcast right now.
Hey.
I'm filming a podcast right now. I won't show your face because she's got like what have you got on your head? Tights. Let me put you by the mic. I hope you can hear.
Oh, amazing. Banging.
Movement theories. I've decided to add, as I do, add myself into stuff and make everything about myself, you know. I've decided to add my own segment into the podcast. It's like, because Josh is in a stable, healthy relationship with someone he loves, and I'm 22 and have never been in a serious relationship. And we all know that. So do you have any like questions as a single gal on the scene? You know, single gal question. Do you have any? And we'll answer it for you.
Yeah, we're both gonna have a crack at answering it.
Okay. How do I give relationship vibes to a boy? Like, I want to make it without scaring him.
Okay, so instead of saying it like I want a relationship, this is why I'm here. That's a
great question.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, amazing.
I'm so proud.
All right, let's have a think.
You need to get her on the podcast. She's such
episode.
an interesting person. She has so much to talk about.
Do you want to have a think and then we'll answer it?
Yeah, let me have a little.
Yeah. You gonna answer it on call, or you gonna make them find
Do you want to
out?
hear the answer, or do you want to like wait until to watch? I'm gonna make you watch the podcast. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Good question though. Thank you.
That is a good question.
Yeah, banging.
I was talking about you earlier.
Quite a lot, yeah.
Long distance friends. Yeah, because don't stop talking. Yeah. Okay. Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Anyway.
The question was.
No, wait. First, we need our little intro. Love the advice with Mazz and Josh. My name comes first.
The question.
Yes.
Was how do you give off vibes that you're ready for a relationship?
Well, I was saying earlier how like up to before this year. I don't think I actually fully said it. I think I went on a tangent on something else. But I feel like, as cringy as it sounds, you've got to love yourself and tell yourself you're ready first.
Yeah.
And you have to be confident.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, some people are shy, but I feel like you've got to be confident in yourself. Not confident for other people, but confident in yourself. I think that it's just like the energy you give off. Yeah. Like, some people just... Like, you know, when you just give off confident... Like, I'm sure I give off confident energy right now.
Yeah.
But honestly, I might be screaming inside most of the time. But, like, I think you just gotta... I think it's also the stuff you say as well. Like, are you asking them questions? What are you talking about with them? Are you asking about their lives? Or are you asking about what's their favourite drink? Do you know what I mean? Like, how many brothers and sisters do you have? That's giving relationship vibes to me. But if someone asks me, like, where do you like to go out? He wants to go out with me and have a drink and get drunk and maybe, you know, rendezvous. I think maybe it's like the stuff you talk about. And yeah, that's all I've got so far.
Yeah. Okay, I think going off of that, I think a lot of it's about making the person feel special and not making them feel like they're just one of several men or several women. I think it's about
that was really emotional.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I know. I think it's just about making them feel like they actually mean something to you. So you put effort in to like.
But how would you do that on a first date? That you're like,
it doesn't have to be on a first date. I don't think.
For a relationship, but I feel like sometimes that's the vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like either.
Okay, you can still do it on a first date. Like I think a lot of that comes from just showing interest.
Yeah.
And not being like, ooh, and then I think like the whole thing then being like, I want a second date.
Yeah.
And then
it's like how you set it up.
It's going from there. It's then making
to
it.
See you again.
Yeah, making it not
nice
feel like you know, this was 1 day out of 5 that week. It might have been, but like making them feel special because then they'll be like, oh wow, you know. There's a whole thing I hear about, which is people trying to like reverse psychology on men, where it's like, well, I'll just like ignore him for a bit, but then show him a bit of interest to try and keep him like
that does work.
chasing after me.
Tried and tested.
But I don't. But
It
are you
works.
single?
Yes.
So it didn't work.
That would really hurt me. Cancelled.
But you know what I mean? Like it works for what, short term.
Yeah.
Short term
Okay,
it works.
yeah.
But then they'll go like, oh, you know, she's kind of psycho crazy.
Yeah.
So I think it's just about being genuine and being like, and showing interest, and then making them feel like, you know, they're not just this weekend's fling.
Just another one of the girls.
Yeah.
Or the boys.
Or the boys.
Or anyone.
So I think that's
Or
what
the
my
person.
answer would be.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's like
agree.
Yeah,
Disagree?
I do agree. But I also think it's like how you present yourself.
Yes. Also that I think. Yeah.
It's how are you like in the conversation? Are you like asking questions?
Putting effort in.
Putting effort in.
Yeah.
Communication. I think it's that. Maybe like also where you go on your date as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're like nothing wrong with drinks, but if you're going, let's go for drinks and then like go out after. That is
Like
that's
if your aim for your first date is to take them home with you, it's probably not going to give a very good long-term impression.
Yeah, word. Or if it's like come to mine.
Like, it seems like you're more interested in bringing them back than you are in seeing them.
Yeah.
Again.
Do you know what? Like a cute little coffee date. That's like he wants a relationship.
Yeah, coffee date. That's good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And also sometimes on the first date they go, oh, what are you like looking for? Obviously that's a bit of a scary question for some people, but like that's like, okay, he's possibly.
I think that question, pros and cons. I think a good pro of it is that it sets straight away you up for knowing where you stand on things. But here's the thing: someone could think that they're not looking for much and say like, "Oh, I'm just here just for a good time." That could change though.
That could change.
Give it a couple of weeks. They might fall.
Everything's changeable.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely.
It's like the tea video. Have you seen the tea video? All about like consent and how it changes.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like things just change.
Word.
Your interest in someone might switch, which is why communication.
It's
important.
key.
Yeah,
it's the biggest green flag ever.
Totally.
Communication.
Yeah, that's a good answer from both of us. I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we've done a good job.
Hope we answered your question, Daisy.
Yeah. I was Daisy. Did I call her Poppy?
Yeah, did you?
I think I might have.
That was Daisy.
That was Daisy.
That's really mean.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That was Daisy.
Which one's Daisy?
Ginger.
Ginger. Where did she go? Mount View.
Mount View.
Mount View. Right.
Foundation right now.
Okay.
She's
And then fingers crossed
auditioning.
next year.
Yeah, she will. She will.
Gotta slay it.
Slay.
Yeah.
She's already done some auditions. She's absolutely slaying it.
It's really good.
She's really good, like actor.
Well, Mount View is the right place
Yeah.
for that then, isn't it?
I really think Mount
Yeah.
View's the place for her.
Awesome. Well, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Can't believe you made me potentially create this graphic.
If it's not in there, I'll be
we gotta
very,
kick off.
very
Yeah.
unhappy.
Well, I've got the rest of the
Cancel.
half term to work on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait. I'm
Well,
picturing it in my mind.
send me draw it.
Okay, I'll draw it on Snapchat. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see how accurately I can do it. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? But we've been here for a while, so we've covered quite a lot. Most of it off camera, but we have been here for a while.
My name is Mazz. I'm a second year at Bird College, and I graduate next year in like a year. Please book and bless me. Please, someone be my agent. I promise I'm really good at some stuff. And if
I'm good at
if you want to be my fan, make me a little fan page.
Yeah. Mazz's socials will be in the description, so you can go. Are you private, public?
Public.
Oh, there you go. Then you can go give it a little
Public.
stalk.
Yeah.
That's been the Movement Theories podcast. We hope you've enjoyed. I always
Yeah.
forget to say the like and subscribe bit. So could you do? And I'll clip this. Look at the camera and go. Hey, I'm Mazz. Like and subscribe this video, and then I'll clip it and put it at the beginning.
Okay. Sounds like a self-tape.
It'll be like a GIF that I can just
Okay. Hey, I'm Mazz. Like and subscribe.
Go on, you got to do it without laughing after.
Okay. That was so weird. Why did I do finger gun?
Pow
Let
pow.
me just okay. Hi, I'm Mazz. Like and subscribe.
You're terrible.
Wait, why can't I stop laughing?
Put like this video at the end, so you've got a full like.
Okay.
Might help.
Hi, I'm Mazz. Like and subscribe this video. Hey.
No, that was awful. Do that again. Do that again.
Hiya, I'm Mazz.
Worse.
Like.
Hiya.
Hiya. That's what I always say when
Alright,
they
do it
go
then,
and
do it
register. They go and I go, hiya.
One more attempt.
Hi, I'm Mazz. Like and subscribe this video, or I'll kill you.
I won't include that bit. Cheers, Mazz. Thank you. That'll go at the beginning. And then I've got to make this little animation. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah. I've been Josh Cambridge. This is Mazz.
I've been
Hugo.
Mazz. Look at who. How did you just say myself?
I don't know. I thought your Instagram was like Mazz likes Hugo. I was like, okay. So, what is it actually? What is it actually?
Look at Hugo.
Look
at Hugo.
one more time.
Look at Hugo.
Look
Look
at Hugo.
Lick.
Licks.
Lick at Hugo.
Lick a Hugo.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Mazz lick a Hugo.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Every time I make sure I'm reading that
Put
properly.
that
now.
bit in.
Sure, why not? Well, cool. I've been Josh Cambridge. This is Mazz lick a Hugo, and this has been the Movement Theories podcast. We hope you've enjoyed. Goodbye.
Bye.
And you
Oh,
can
I
stop
just
right
put my
there.
middle finger up.